This is the story of how I took on one of Pokemon's hardest challenges, the Renegade Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. Now that very sentence alone demands a couple of questions, which we will answer in due time. But let's get this story started. Our journey begins in the same place that many mainline games do, hanging out in your mum's attic until your friend comes and bothers you and tells you it's time to get outdoors. That friend, by the way, is Barry. I'd also like to introduce you to Professor Rowan and Dawn. We'll be seeing a lot of them throughout this game. It's now time to pick our first Pokemon friend to bring along on the journey, and this is where the randomized part of the Nuzlocke really begins. Sharpedo, Groddle, which is a starter, Wobbuffet. Let's go Sharpedo. So what is this Nuzlocke thing that we keep mentioning? Well, it's essentially self-imposing 3 rules into the game. 1, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter per area. Number 2, you have to nickname every single Pokemon you catch. And number 3, if a Pokemon dies, it is dead forever. Any other rules added to this are totally to your discretion. I added a stack more, here they are, because I thought it would make it more fun for me. Now, like I said, this is my first ever Nuzlocke, so I'm really jumping in the deep end here. So anyway, let's just get back into it. So while I take out Barry's Fire-type Chimchar with my Water-type Sharpedo, let's talk about the randomizer. In this version of Renegade Platinum, every single wild encounter and every single overworld item is completely random. Sometimes this is great because you might grab yourself an early game legendary. Other times you go on a bad run and it ends up being really, really bad. Plus, all online resources become kind of irrelevant because nobody, including yourself, knows what you've got until that point in the game. Speaking of online documentation, one of the articles that I read in the lead up to deciding for this to be my first ever Nuzlocke, well, it said don't. Mum just gave me an Eevee, and while I'm nicknaming it, this is probably a great time to tell you what makes Renegade Platinum so difficult. And here's just a couple of the things. Every single trainer in the game has got new Pokemon with smarter AI and battle strategies. Every important trainer in the game has a full competitive team with held items, almost perfect EVs and great natures. Every single gym leader has a full 6-member team with incredible coverage and well thought out strategies. All bosses in this game have also been made extremely difficult. Extra double battles with very well coordinated teams, plus a myriad more, which you're just gonna have to watch and find out. This is our very first one. This is Route 201. And we have some kind of legendary straight up. Shaman. What's Shaman's go? Shaman is an adorable mythical Pokemon which we nicknamed Grateful. Oh, thank goodness for that. We also picked up Pokebam, the Voltorb. Next we take on and sweep our other rival Dawn, who also has a Chimchar. Now this is an issue, and this will come up later in the game, so just remember this. We made our way to Gibi Life, hatched a Tyrogue, and caught a Corphish called Mud. We swept our rival Barry once again, and made our way to Aubra City, the home of our first ever gym battle, and we picked up Joe the Spearow along the way. As well as our Aubra Gate encounter. Give me something good, please. Unknown? That's got to be one of the worst. And it probably is. Welcome to the family, Kay. And here we are at Aubra City, a city that prides itself on its nearby mine, of which we have to head down to find the gym leader Rourke. But not without getting our first encounter. Okay, this is our encounter. Oh, okay. Our first legendary for the run. Everybody meet Usagi. He's so good. Yes! We find Rock down the mine. He gives us a stone, we send him back to the gym, and we use the stone to make our Eevee into an Umbreon. We meet Steven, he gives us Blueback the Beldum, grab Monty the Sableye, and it's time to take on our first gym leader. I won't dwell on this one because we've got a lot to get through, but Grateful, the powerful grass type, did a lot of work in getting through all 6 of Rourke's rocks. With a fresh shiny badge in hand, we continue on our journey and grab ourselves Messi, the Meditite, as well as Arnold, the Machop. We take on our first double battle, and then we make our way over to Floroma Town. Besides that Cresselia, we're on a pretty bad streak of catches, and Floroma Town does absolutely nothing to change that, adding Confuse the Spindart, Raphael the Torkoal, and Seed the Shroomish to the party. It feels like a first route of the whole game kind of Pokemon. Probably because it is. It's time for our first interactions with the B plot of the story, where we are introduced to Mars, one of the leaders of corrupt group Galactic. We'll be seeing a lot of them throughout this. This battle is absolutely not a given, but with a little strategic planning, we managed to work our way through it one at a time. Okay, Perugly is gonna fake out, so we should definitely switch. This is where we switch into the fake out with Chark, and then we hit with Brick Break, and I'm pretty sure we kill. Yep, Brick Break. Oh. Should kill. Nice. Nice, guys. Good job. Continuing on, we got ourselves a pretty underwhelming Cascoon called Slim, found ourselves a Rotom, and also got our hands on everybody's favorite Pokemon, Gengar, why would you do that? Barry gives us the tour of Eternatown, and we bump into this Cyrus guy again. He's pretty weird. You'll care about him later. While we're on our hot streak, we'll grab ourselves Nidoran called B. Let's do it. Let's get another good encounter. Please, give me a good one. And a Pidgey. Okay. We make our way through Mount Coronet, picking up Posse the Plusle, and headed through the snowy Alps on our way to find Gardenia, the second gym leader, to tell her to do her job and go back to the gym. On our way back, the cold streak continues with Escargot the Slugma, and thankfully we're able to defossilise Aerodactyl, who is one of a few guaranteed encounters in this game. Let's take on our second gym. We aerial ace this, we don't kill in one, unless we crit. If we get the crit, we kill, but we do kill in two. That's why we gave it a berry, for that exact reason right there. Furo, being a fast flying type, got through a fair few of her Pokemon. Then with a couple of tricky strategies, we managed to make our way through the back end. We didn't actually take that into account because we only just taught it at the very end. We didn't even know we had it. Okay, I don't know what damage this will do, but it'll be interesting to see. Oh, anyway, we definitely kill here. And we win with Z Headbutt. Which means we earned our second badge and our first death of run 4. Slim Dusty, who was called Slim Dusty because he was going to become a Dustox, and then he just became a butter. The other one. We make our way through Galactic HQ, taking out another galactic boss. This one's name's Jupiter. No problem, you guys. No problem. What are we worried about? We then meet the Pokemon champion of the world, who seems to take a liking to us, gives us an egg which becomes Togepi, named Pochi. Now, you know by now that we're on a pretty cold Pokemon encounter streak, and that's kind of how the randomizer works. Sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away, and boy has it been taking. But this stream in particular was on my birthday, and it's like the game knew, because things are about to turn around. We've got heaps of Pokeballs. Here we go. Ooh, legendary. Legendary. What is it? Oh, what? Really is my birthday today. We've just run into Arceus. Okay, we got 3 out of it. This is good. And then the very next encounter. Okay, let's get our Wayward Cave encounter here. And then we can switch back to our team and we can... What is this? What is happening today? There's no way. Present and gift, welcome to the team. We also picked up a very welcome addition with the guaranteed encounter Gabite. It's too easy. Dawn wants to fight again, which looks a little something like this. Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. And what damage does this do? Of 133% damage. Plus does 100 plus damage every day, all day. Oh, it's nice when things go to plan, isn't it? After Dawn, we grabbed a Boltoy named Spinner before heading into what is one of the hardest battles in this game. You see, this is Aaron. Aaron is an Elite Four member that wants to fight us early in the game. This is what makes this fight quite difficult, is that our resources of Pokemon are quite limited at this point, meaning that our strategy is quite limited at this point. Oh man, I don't like this at all. We put a few hours calculating into this fight, and it's got to be said that this is run number 4. 2 of the 3 previous runs that I've done had been entered by Aaron and this fight. This is a run killer. Okay, let's go. What's up, Sans? Welcome to the most stressful battle of my life. Mudshot does up to 50% damage. So if we roll good here, yeah, very small chance for a 2-hit KO. Okay, that's scary. But that's better than the first time. Doing it there is way better than the first time. Crit? No way! That is a crazy crit. That's insane. That is insane. Let's go. Let's go. That's 62%. You got the crit. Let's go, chat. Shout out to Thero. You did a great job. Getting out of this fight with only 1 death is really, really good. We head into Heart Home City, a city seemingly full of just lots of old people. We pre-paralyze our Porygon before heading into fight Fantina. I'm not writing this alliteration down. It's just coming out of my mouth. We've got a plan here. Let's hope it works. Let's hope it works. I'm going to talk through it pretty confidently because it's going to help. This is the very well documented Captivate strategy for Fantina, where you use your Umbreon to captivate down her Drifblim, forcing him to switch into a Pokemon that has next to no attack, that you can then battle, etc, etc. You keep doing it, and it works really well. Expected here, but that's okay. This should kill. Perfect. On Gengar, and now it's a -6 special attack Gengar. This crunch should do like 80% damage. We get the crit. Let's go. I think Dusclops right now is going to use Will-O-Wisp, which burns it. Failed because it's paralyzed. We crunch here. Not having that pain split left is really good here. Moonblast, which does a minimum damage and outspeeds for 101% damage, which means it's over. It is over. Third badge in the pocket. It's time for us to head on, but not without another Barry battle. Once again, we're going to work through these quite quickly, but just know that every major fight from this point on probably required at least half an hour to an hour or so of calculating just to get through it. We make our way into the Pokemon Mansion, where we have to take on our first double battle with Barry by our side. And I've got to say, he really drops the ball on this one and leaves us on our own, as you can see here. But we powered through, we planned without him even being there, and we got through it okay. Wow, thank you. And do visit the trophy garden in the back. We then caught ourselves a Bronzor and a Swablu and said goodbye to Spinner. I didn't really care about losing Spinner. He was kind of clay dolls. You were pretty good. I won't say great, but you were pretty good. With Fantina out of the way, it's time to track down our 4th badge. First of all, we have to climb a spooky, spooky tower where we found ourselves an Azelf. Azelf? Is this a mythical? We've got great balls, actually. We should throw those. Oh? We nab ourselves a little Venonat, and then... oh man, our streak continues. Let's do it. Let's do it in these 3 right here. This is going to be our Route 215 encounter. Let's see how we go. All right. Give us something good. I mean... pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel like it took a little while, but this randomized run is starting to look really, really cool. Not a bad encounter. Not a bad encounter. Before heading into our 4th gym, we grab ourselves a Spiritomb, which is actually going to be handy against Maylene, the fighting gym. Let's see how this one played out. It's going to use Ice Punch, I think. Then we're going to disable it, and then we're in a good spot from that point on. Yeah. Should do about 30% damage at best. Yeah, I think that was a good one. Nasty Plot one more time, because he can't do anything to us right now. So now we are +4 special attack, which means that our Shadow Ball that we're about to do is going to do a minimum of 236% damage. And I think that is worthwhile. The reason we did those Nasty Plots is just in case, if we switch out, the +4 goes away. But just in case whatever comes in next, we can take a hit from, and we might be able to kill it. Okay, Machamp comes out, which is not what we expected. We thought Lucario was coming out here. Shadow Ball here, unfortunately, also won't kill, but it's going to do a good chunk. It's going to be like 85 to 99%. Okay. He is going to Thunder Punch. If he crits, it's going to hit us for 80%, and it's going to be, it's going to make things very tricky. Hyper Potion makes things tricky. Actually, it's kind of better, because now our Psychic just kills and we outspeed. Okay, that's gone really well. The Hyper Potion actually went against him just there because we've got Psychic. Toxicroak is a terrible put-in. Are you serious? We outspeed and kill with Psychic. Wow, that was the wrong call. He put in a Pokemon that's 4x weak to Psychic. Looking good. Okay, Lucario is definitely one of the scary ones here with this whole belt situation. Our Lucario switch is supposed to be Infinite. We hope for Dark Pulse. It's exactly the same percent, so I think it's a coin flip. If he Dark Pulses into our Infinite, we can Mark Punch kill. We're hoping for Dark Pulse here. I mean, Agility is annoying, but Flamethrower has got 100% accuracy, so I think we just Flamethrower here. Aura Sphere does a lot of damage. If this crits, he kills. Okay, now this won't kill because he's got the Focus Sash, so he'll be down on 1% health. But the good thing is, the reason we put in Cricket, this is the best thing about Cricket right now, is that he's got Mark Punch, which is a priority move, which means we can kill. Okay, Lucario's out. Gallade comes in. We have the perfect strategy for Gallade. We switch to Spiritomb here. Even though it has no health, Gallade can't do anything. He can't hit him. He's completely immune to all of Gallade's moves. Oh, they switch here. Okay, that's really interesting. This was the hardest line. There's a 1 in 16 chance that he kills us. Actually, no, there's a 3 in 16 chance that he kills us. Whatever that works out to be. Then we've disabled the Fire Punch, which is the move we're most scared of. All right, 20% chance we die here. Let's find out. Okay. He has to use Rock Slide here. It's his only move that he's got available to him. And he does maximum 11%. And then we kill with Earth Power. After we cop a second, I don't know what the percentage would be. It's very low. Okay, Infernape's dead. What's left? Just Gallade? Switch into Spiritomb. We officially can't be hit in this fight anymore. She has 1 Pokemon left, giving us +4 special attack. I think now this one actually definitely kills because I think the light screen's down. And that is Maylene, our 4th gym badge for the game. Now that we've got a new level cap and a fair few new encounters, we grabbed ourselves a Horsey, Arbok, Wooper, Cubone. Okay, here we go. This is our Pastoria City encounter. Now remember, there's a randomized Nuzlocke, so this could be literally anything. Oh. I was just complaining earlier about how bad our encounters have been recently. And look at us now. Look at us now. Okay. Hopefully. I probably should have used the Ultra Ball, but it is sleeping. And a Suicune. Let's go. We now made our way through Route 212 to find Crash Awake, our next gym leader that we have to battle. Once again, I don't know what these guys are doing, but they're not in their gyms. So we found him, sent him back to his gym, and it's time for our 5th gym badge. Rain. Heard about it. I've heard about it. That's why we're going to use Sunny Day. How did that do so much damage? He's going to try and use Aqua Tail again. This is where we switch. Woohoo. He's already used 1 Aqua Tail. We need to track all these. We need to track all of these. He's got 10 Aqua Tails and 10 Earthquakes. So we're going to PP stall both of them out. Because Woohoo's got Water Absorb ability. He's going to absorb the Aqua Tail, take no damage. Okay, that's 2. He's going to use Earthquake, which is why we're going to switch back to Bell, who's not affected by Earthquake. Let's see if this works. Yes, that's 1 Earthquake. Now he sees the Aqua Tail, and so we switch back to Woohoo to absorb the Aqua Tail, number 3. You guys get it. We did this a lot of times in a row. This could do like 30%, I think. Okay. Got the freeze. We got the berry for it. We don't have the berry for it. He's going to try and use his final Earthquake now. So we switch back to Bronzong. We switch to Cloyster here. Only gets hit by 4.5% on Ice Punch. And we start laying down spikes. This should do literally nearly nothing. 3 layers of spikes. And final layer of spikes, which means that any switch he does in this battle, he will lose 25% of their health instantly. 2 layers of toxic spikes, which will mean that every Pokemon that comes... Okay. We officially have all the spikes down that we want. Let's see what damage we can do here. It's 20 to 25%. Okay. No way. You got the freeze? Do we have the berry? Let's go. We'll dragon dance here. Okay, we're +1 attack, +1 speed. We're +2 attack, we're +2 speed. Let's see what happens. Crag's Eye goes down. Gyarados here. Still kill here. Outrage still kills here. We'd love to get a third Outrage before we get confused. We didn't get it. Look at this. Let's go. That's the spikes and the poison right there. We push through anyway. We kill. I should have fixed the confusion before I did this. This was a bit reckless, I have to be honest. Okay, that's 3 down though. Floatzel's coming out. Floatzel definitely gets killed as well, as long as we don't get confused here. Badly poisoned. The spikes come out. Push through, Kingdra. We got this. Okay. Okay. This actually might kill us. And getting the double freeze as well was actually really unlucky. Because it's only a 10% chance to hit. Outrage definitely kills Poliwrath at +4. He's also poisoned. He's also hurt by spikes. As you can see, our strategy here was to spikes and toxic spikes out every team member on this team, set up our Queendra, and basically outrage sweep the rest of this team, which you can see worked pretty well. Although it was pretty scary as well. Yeah, we just outrage kill. That was a lot of stress, guys, but we got away with it. We got away with it. Let's go. Fen badge. Hang on, let's give ourselves a Fen badge. Bing, there it is. We make our way through Route 210 towards Celestic Town, where we actually get a fishing encounter. Did I mention that our luck's back? Oh, what is this encounter? Is this a legendary? Reggie Rock? Okay. So this should be good. While checking out the cave in Celestic Town, that Cyrus guy bumps into us again and gives us a big spiel about how he essentially wants to destroy the Earth. He tries to battle us, but thanks to a pretty generous level cap at this point, Tony honestly deals with it all quite nicely. Yes. That's pretty scary, that Honchkrow. It could sweep the wrong team for sure. The lovely lady gives us the Surf HM, which I'm obviously pretty happy about. Then we get a great little streak of encounters with a Poliwag, Wailmer, Ditto, and a Weedle to add to the box. Up next, we have one of Renegade Platinum's specialty randomly super difficult fights against this guy called Durak. I don't know why he wants to fight us. It seems to have nothing to do with the storyline, but this is easily one of the hardest fights in the game. So this is how it went. All right. With the new level cap of 53, Arceus has actually learned a very, very powerful move named Judgment. And with Ghost Arceus in this battle, it actually does a lot of work. Combine that with Durak making some pretty questionable decisions as to who he was going to bring out. Arceus was able to take out the Gallade, the Metagross, which I was very concerned about. We had multiple plans for that. The legendary beast Entei in a couple of moves. I mean, Arceus is really showing his power now. I haven't used him much, mainly because he hasn't actually been good enough, which is crazy to say, but we've had other options. And it does hit. Like I said, Ghost Form Arceus absolutely going crazy in this fight. And then we've got Tony and Erwin cleaning up the back end. He switches to Alakazam. We crunch kill again. You know, this is run 4 for a reason. We've got to take advantage of everything we can in this game. All right, we're in Canalave City. All right, we're in Canalave City. Welcome. I literally just said that. We get an encounter here. I assume we can probably fish somewhere. Canalave City is also the home of our 5th badge Byron, the Steel Gym, and a rival encounter, Barry. Plan here, the plan is good. The plan is solid. We just need to see. Staraptor comes out against the Electrode with the Life Orb. And Thunderbolt outspeeds and kills here 100% of the time. If it doesn't, we die. And it's really bad. spikes. Toxic spikes to start. Look, we have to do it somewhere. I'm going to close combat here. I think we might lose Infinite here because we need to lose somebody to kill this Snorlax. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. Depends on what he uses here. I think Crunch kills. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think so. Oh, that's so lucky. Did more damage than I thought it was going to do. Maybe because of the Iron Fist? And it has got a Focus Sash, but thanks to the spikes, the Focus Sash is already broken. We lost one. We lost one. That was tricky. That's Snorlax. We have to remember to not let that Snorlax set up, because even though we were setting up as well, we didn't have a good out for it. Our 7th death, Infinite. You fought well. You fought well. This is going to be our Canalave City encounter. Let's see what we get. Okay. I'm not unhappy with that. It's like it's literally zapped those colors. Nice. We zapped us in the pocket. We take the yacht to Iron Island where we have to take on Riley. This is another completely separate to the storyline, plotline, Renegade Platinum, unfair, ridiculous battle. This is how it went. We put hours into this. Okay, this part we know. This part's fine. X Scissor kills here. We outspeed. It's over. Okay, we need Metagross to come out. Okay, this is good. This is a good thing. This means we're on the line so far. Our plan is to U-turn out of this. It should do about 20% of his health. We are going to switch into our Arceus. We hope for Zen Headbutt or Earthquake. It's what it should be. Meteor Mash is bad. This is not what we expected. It's still fine, but it's more damage than I wanted to take right here. Judgment kills. This kills 100%. Now we want him to switch to Salamence. He could, I think it's a 50-50 between Salamence and Lucario. Okay, this has gone to plan. I switched to line number 2 here, which is my preferable line. We're going to switch. Almost definitely is going to use Fly here, possibly Dragon Dance. Either are kind of fine, but yeah, we're going to switch into Togekiss here. If it gets a crit, this is where things can go really bad. All right, Pochi, come on. Okay, he uses Fly. He uses his little berry thing. We need this to do less than 50% damage right now. Less than 50% damage. That means that unless he crits on this next one, there's always a chance that he Dragon Dances too, because I don't think he necessarily sees the kill here. We Moonblast here. Okay, he used Fly again. Now this, if this crits, we're in trouble. So we can protect from the Fly, which is the only move we're worried about him doing. I think we just Moonblast anyway. Well, we should have like a few health left. Okay. Citrus Berry kicks in. And we Moonblast here. And this guaranteed kills. Okay. Feels so stressed. Okay. We switch to Blaziken with the Focus Sash. Lucario comes out. He sees the kill with Meteor Mash. Okay. Now, yeah. Let's see what happens. If this is a crit, he uses Bullet Punch. That is really interesting. He sees a high jump kick kill here. So if we protect here, he misses the high jump kick and he takes 50% damage. Protect is a +4 priority move, which means it always goes first, even though we're slower. Now, he still sees the high jump kick kill, but we're going to switch here into our Ghost Arceus, which also can't be hit by a fighting move, high jump kick. So he misses again and he goes crashing. We cooked that up. We absolutely cooked that up. This is where we swapped to Poliwhirl. That's what we got the Focus Sash for. We are going to outspeed close combat, which is guaranteed to kill. Last Pokemon, Slacking. Now, Slacking comes out. He sees probably multiple kills. This is the Pokemon that can make things really sketchy. Okay, that's good. We outspeed here. We Hyper Beam. He slacks off the next turn, so he doesn't get to do anything. Because we don't want to get him too low. If he gets too low, he'll either recover. So he can do 25%. We can do 50%. We can also recover here. I don't know how this plays out. I have to be honest. I don't know exactly how this plays out. But I think we can just do more damage than he can. If any of these crit, we pretty much kill. We go Hyper Beam again. Any of these crits kill. We Extreme Speed here to get his health down. This will do 20%-ish. And it might guarantee the next Hyper Beam kill. Let's Extreme Speed again. We want him to try and use some play roughs against us. I didn't realize my PP was so low on these either, for the record. Okay, one more Extreme Speed. If he plays rough instead of loafing off here, wait, this is the one? This is the one. I think this is the kill. Yes! Let's go. Let's go, chat. That was so terrifying. So terrifying. We got it. It's hard to explain, but that fight is extremely difficult. That Lucario and Slacking combination is very difficult to get around. I'm really proud of the line that we drew up for it. It's time for our next gym badge. And speaking of planning and preparation and all these things, watch this. Okay, so if we were to change this to bulk up to +6/+6, close combat everybody. I don't understand how this doesn't work perfectly. How much damage can these guys do? Okay, Thunderbolt can kill. That is so crazy. I don't understand how we don't absolutely wipe this gym. Basically, I've come to the conclusion that our bulk up Poliwrath can actually end up one-shotting this whole gym. It seems completely free. It's really hard for me to believe that this far in, after all these battles that we've put so much work into, this gym's going to be as easy as it's going to be. We're going to count the protect walls as well, for the record. So we're going to start off with an Iron Defense here. This puts out our defense at +2. Before we bring out Poliwrath, we just have to set up some spikes and some toxic spikes to prep everything for the sweep. You've seen how this works before. Now we switch to Spidey here. This is one belly drum from us. Oh, I didn't put the right move on. This is our whole plan. This is our whole plan. Oh my goodness. We can't necessarily one-shot Steelix, although the spikes are going to make it... We're going to be able to because of the spikes. There's nothing else for us to do. We may as well just kill him. And then if the wall comes down at the right time, we get lucky, then that's what happens. Okay, Magnezone's in. Magnezone, we definitely outspeed and we definitely kill. This is definitely why you put more thought into this than what we've done in this round. Steelix comes out. Okay, with the 3 spikes, this is a guaranteed close combat kill. And we outspeed. If this doesn't work for some reason, we'll die. Okay, Aggron comes out. This probably couldn't be better timing, but he does have a kill. And the answer is, unless he crits, Metacham here. Yeah, this head smash will hit us for a lot though. Oh, he did low kick? Okay. I think we just high jump kick here still. It's scary to leave him in, but there's no reason not to. Fortress comes out. This is the one that's the biggest problem for us. This is an absolute mess. But if this crits, we will die. So will it, because that's how Explosion works. If it doesn't, then we'll be fine. It used Gyro Ball, which will do next to no damage, which is very good news for us. Close combat won't kill, but it'll be close. Okay, it will kill. We close combat, kill. Well, that was more stressful than it had to be, thanks to the whole belly drum situation. Honestly, we deserve to lose that. We didn't lose anybody. We got the mine badge, guys. Have a look up here. Here it comes. Boom. The mine badge is mine. Sometimes you got to learn lessons the hard way, and we got really lucky right there to get through that. Caught ourselves a Houndour, and then we continue on with the storyline, doing a few double battles of a couple of Galactic's bosses, Mars and Jupiter again. This is Crobat. He's going to outspeed us. Worst thing he does here is hits a Hypnosis probably, or just spams double team. Thunderbolt has a ranged opportunity to go second. I mean, we're definitely going second. Then it has an 87.5% chance to kill. Now we have to just try and not miss. If we hit here, which we do, we now have an 87.5% chance to kill, which will be a big start. A big start for the line. We didn't get it. He survived. We did know this was an option, and so we are just going to Thunderbolt again here. They might use a heal, which is actually ideal probably, because then we just have another shot at the 87.5% chance. Or he starts spamming the double team and things get a bit trickier. Okay, Giga Drain here is actually so fine. It does nearly no damage. It's actually best case scenario. We just got to hit this Thunderbolt again. Yes, okay. Okay. So far, things are fine. They're not good. We've already lost a 15% chance, but they're fine. As predicted, he will use Fake Out because that's just what the AI does. And we're going to take a massive 24% Fake Outs to the Blaziken head here. This is the worst part of this line, by far. Okay? Let's see how he goes. Let's see how he rolls here. Okay, he uses Fake Out. Okay, he did... I need to actually work this out. So we should hit this superpower, but we're going to go second. So if this double edge crits, we definitely die. 5% chance right now of losing Blaziken. We gave it the Citrus Berry to get a bit of health back here. If superpower hits, this is a guaranteed kill. And it's still very scary to watch that little bar go down, even when you know. Yanmega comes out as predicted. Yanmega actually does see a kill here with Air Slash, possibly Psychic, but almost definitely Air Slash because Air Slash is the guaranteed kill and it also outspeeds us, which is why we switch into our Aerodactyl here. Aerodactyl is going to outspeed it after taking an Air Slash, which is going to do 30% damage. If it crits, it takes 60, but we're not concerned about that. Tony, it's your time. Let's go. We missed the one crit that was our biggest issue, I think. Yeah, Air Slash does about 30%. It has speed boost. Hang on. Okay, we officially don't outspeed it anymore. We need to kill this thing now. It's going to be faster than us now. I didn't see that it had speed boost. Okay, use Detect. It's going to dodge. That's so bad. It's faster again. What is this? What is this AI? Okay, this was unpredicted. We are officially offline. If this thing explodes, everything's gone bad. Okay, Gyro Ball's best case scenario here because we outspeed it now. Flamethrower one hit KO. Yes, we will do that. We do outspeed. Okay, we're kind of back on the line, but we have this weird Yanmega that might come in now. I don't know. It would be bad to come in against the Charizard, I think. It is coming back out. Well, we're just faster now. We just kill this. This was the worst thing for you to do. We are faster by 1 point. Okay, use the tech. That gets the speed boost. Okay, it can't kill us. Okay, Air Slash crit actually does kill us. He got the flinch. It's gonna Air Slash again. We can switch Charles. We can switch Tony back in. We switch to Inda here. We cop the Air Slash. We don't take much damage. Yeah, this works. We Thunderbolt kill. Thunderbolt should kill. Especially down on special defense. Oh man, this should kill. Okay, Perugly comes out. It is the last Mon. Thunderbolt again. Yeah, Body Slam's not bad. Could do about 20% more damage. Yeah. Oh, we're pretty good. We're in a good position here. Thunderbolt definitely doesn't kill, but we're in a pretty safe spot because he can't do much damage to us now. Yeah, the Citrus Berry is going to be fine. The next Thunderbolt still won't kill, but neither will he. He hits the Hypnosis. Actually crazy. And that's why we put Lumberries on. Still shouldn't kill. But we got a crit. Yo, guys. That was actually crazy. That was actually so crazy. This is the point of the game where I think it ramps up another notch. You really need to be planning for every encounter at this point, not just the boss battles, but also the random trainers throughout the routes. We make our way up north through Route 217 into Snowpoint City, and I've heard that this is an area that kills a lot of runs because there is no room for complacency at this point. You need to be planning ahead. I feel like the storyline's getting good now. I feel like we're getting some real life storyline here. That's an aftershock, is it? And yeah, if you care about the storyline, that Cyrus guy and the Galactic team right now, they're blowing up lakes. They're blowing up lakes. They're really trying to destroy the Earth. It's not very nice. Yikes. Heading into Snowpoint Temple, you have to take on this double battle. This is another run killer battle. I saw a lot of people online saying they just can't get through it. I saw a lot of Reddit posts and things, people asking, how do you beat these teams? Yeah, this is a tough one, but we put the work in, put a few hours prep into this one, and yeah, we had good coverage for it. Ended up going pretty much to plan, and I mean, yeah, we got through it. But look at some of these Pokemon that are coming out. This is a tough battle. I'm not surprised that people struggle with it a lot. This is probably a good time for me to mention as well. I will link down below my second channel where I will upload the full uncut version of all of these battles. That way you can see it if you want to see exactly how they play out, if you're playing it yourself, or you just want to see. After working our way through the Snowpoint Temple, it is time to take on our 7th badge with Candace. This is another tricky one. Enjoy. We've got like half of this mapped out well, I reckon. The other half gets a bit dicey. Okay? Let's see how we go. All right. Straight away, sunny day. Let's go. There we go. The drought is so good in this situation. We're going to set Stealth Rocks. Now, hopefully this doesn't crit. If this crit, it kills us. It's not ideal. I mean, it's actually really bad, but it doesn't really change our plan much. We just really want to get Stealth Rocks here. Okay, perfect. Citrus Berry gets us back up above half. Love that. Stealth Rock puts the rocks into the air now. I mean, he takes 30% damage, to be honest, which is not very good, but it is what it is. We avoid the attack. This is what we're planning for, you guys. This is what I mean. Things can go well. Flamethrower kills. Bring on the Walrun. I don't know what that one's called. That's the kind of luck we need here. I think here we stay in, assuming he uses Aqua Ring first turn. 2 flamethrowers, guaranteed kills. We just want to see him do an Aqua Ring here, not a Surf. That's all. Or Yawn. Yep, perfect. Perfect. We're on plan here. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this is not what I expected. So Mamoswine comes out here. This is actually better for us because we outspeed and kill with Flamethrower. You messed up. You should have brought out Glaceon. I told you. Okay. 3 down. 3 down, 3 to go. Honestly, they're the easy 3. The next 3 are the scary 3. Now do you bring out Glaceon? Surely, right? Yes. Should have done this last time. You crazy thing? Okay. Glaceon takes the damage from the rocks. Now, Glaceon has a huge hit for Earth Power here. 90% damage it can do. So it's going to use Earth Power, which is why we're switching into Mewtwo. Shout out to the randomized Nuzlocke for us having a Mewtwo in this battle right now. Earth Power, yes. This should do about 30% damage, maybe 35% damage. If it crits, it still doesn't kill. I think he high rolled there. Now we outspeed and we Aura Sphere. Guaranteed kill here because Aura Sphere cannot miss. So despite it having Bright Powder, Aura Sphere actually kills. Who's in next? Okay, Weavile. This is where I was saying we could deviate here. It sees a Crunch kill. We switch here into Arceus. Arceus is Steel type, which is very good. Now, Judgment, I think, kills. We take 2 of those, we Judgment. Yes, let's go. This is the Frostlass. Like the plan was, it's going to Shadow Ball. It's going to do about 40% damage. I believe we can kill this with just this Houndoom here. Okay, Shadow Ball as expected. This does up to 37%. Flamethrower is guaranteed to kill. GG's. GG's, Candace. Heck yeah. Badge number 7. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. Icicle badge. New badge secured. It is time for us to take on Team Galactic once and for all. And a lot of people would say this is the hardest battle in the whole game. The infamous Renegade Platinum 12v12. With Barry by my side, we will take on Mars and Jupiter together. This battle is crazy. Enjoy. Ah, come on, Barry. Play well. Play well. Come on, Staraptor. Hold on. Yikes. Come on, Barry. Hold on. Okay, I'll put up a light screen for 8 turns now. Snorlax comes out with a light screen. This should be pretty good. I'm going to go one more try with the Psychic. He withdrew it? Okay, nice. Nice one. It's a really good switch here. We get Arceus out. This is ground Arceus. But this gets rid of Electivire. This is good. Anyone? Slack off. Okay, that's good. You heal. That's a good idea. I like that. You just stay in. Don't die. Leave it up to me. I stay in with Arceus. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're doing good, you guys. We're actually doing really good here. Ooh, paralyzed Snorlax. Not good. Shadow Claw's fine. This should definitely kill Perugly. Let's go. -1. Okay, there's a chance. Oh, Snorlax? Yo. Nice one, Snorlax. Clutching up. Watch this play, you guys. To us. I think we're about to dodge the Zen Headbutt. Let's go. We called it. They both use moves that don't work. They both use Psychic moves against me. I think that's how the mechanics work in the game. I'm pretty sure that's how the mechanics work in the game. Let's find out if they send out another Pokemon or not, or if it's literally a 2v1 now. You're doing good, Snorlax. What's our counter for the Gastrodon? I actually don't. Oh, this is what we learned the Grass Knot for. Let's go. Let's absolutely go here. So yeah, we just switch here. Come on, chat. Let's go. It only has one move, Brave Bird, against us. Yeah, that's fine. It could do like 25% damage. All right. The last Pokemon. Bronzong sees a kill on us with Psychic. We switch to Houndoom here. Let's go. Let's honestly go. Oh. Oh, Snorlax, you're so good. You are so good. Crit? Paralyzed, confused crit? GG's. GG's. Saurus, everything is ready for the creation of a new world. Now all will end and everything will begin. With this, the red chain made from the crystals of the 3-legged Pokemon, and this, the red chain I replicated with technological means. With these red chains, I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me. Yikes. Dialga, the mythical Pokemon and Master of Time. And the other, Palkia, the mythical Pokemon and the Master of Space and Dimensions. You got to hand it to him. He's obviously put a lot of work into this moment, you know? Like, he doesn't seem to be scared of something that's very terrifying happening right now. Dialga. Palkia. So basically that blue-haired crazy dude Cyrus has planned all along to release a couple of interdimensional legendary Pokemon, Palkia and Dialga. He then catches them and jumps into a portal where Cynthia and I decide to chase him. Cynthia does basically nothing in this whole area. I'm not sure why, because she's actually the Pokemon champion, but she leaves it in the more than capable hands of a 14-year-old boy to deal with her problems. We solve a series of puzzles in the Distortion world, and then we come to what is also, I think, equally known as one of the toughest battles in this game, because it is our final battle with Cyrus, and it's actually a back-to-back battle. Firstly, against Palkia and Dialga, who are grossly overleveled, and then we have to verse his next 6 Pokemon. No opportunity to heal, switch, anything like that. So this was another one, another hour of prep or so, and this is how it went. Okay. Here's the Dialga Palkia battle. Now, in theory, I don't know how this can go wrong. I'm pretty sure we one-shot both of these guys. Present here uses Roar of Time on Palkia. Typhlosion uses a full strength Eruption on Dialga with a Life Orb. Hits both of them. It's not going to matter, because this should kill. We should outspeed and kill both of them right here. One down. This is why we calculate, you guys. This should do a minimum of 101% damage. Therefore, this should kill. And save us a whole lot of headache. Okay. He's going to fight me now. Back to back. We take on Cyrus. Crobat versus the Arceus here. We take the damage of up to 46% and we use Stealth Rock here. Stealth Rock is going to damage every other Pokemon that he brings out, and it's going to be worth it. It's not going to do any damage now. Now, we switch to Regirock here, and we take him out. Stone Edge hits, which is very important. I guess it's not using Brave Bird because it will take recoil and it will die. Oh, we got a crit. That's crazy. That was going to do a max of 96% damage. So that is a really good crit right there. Okay, we knew Magnezone was going to come out here. And Magnezone is going to see a kill with Flash Cannon only. Yes, so it's going to use Flash Cannon. So we are going to switch into Typhlosion. We're actually going to take a fair bit of damage here. Unless it crits, then things get a bit trickier. But then we outspeed Flamethrower and kill. Yeah, we knew the Flash Cannon was coming. This should do about 32% max. Hopefully less than a third is the dream here. Guaranteed kill. Gyarados has an Aqua Tail kill. We switch to Arceus here. We take about 17% damage here, and then we use Roar of Time, and because of the Stealth Rocks, it has an opportunity. Oh, we missed? That's awesome. Roar of Time has an opportunity to kill here. Let's find out. It does up to 84%. There's a 70% chance that this kills. We didn't get it. But he used Dragon Dance, which is really lucky. We have got Extreme Speed, which should just kill. Let's go. This was probably our most troublesome Pokemon, I think. We weren't sure about, but that's why we keep priority moves in the bank. Okay, Weavile comes out here. Is not what we were expecting. Oh no, it is. It is. We switch here to Registeel. Icicle Crash does 16%. We Superpower. Guaranteed kill with Superpower. Houndoom comes in next. He's got a Flamethrower. Possible kill. 87% he can do with Flamethrower. We switch to Aerodactyl. He's going to use Flamethrower. We switch to Aerodactyl. We Brave Bird, one hit kill. Aerodactyl takes the Flamethrower at 35%. And then we outspeed and we kill. Let's go. Final Pokemon. Everything has gone perfectly to plan. Thanks to the Stealth Rocks, this Brave Bird, which doesn't actually normally kill, will take final damage. We sweep, baby. We go deathless against this battle. That's why we plan right there. That's why we plan. Giratina is quietly eyeing Jack. Now, we don't really have a plan for how to beat Giratina here. So we're going to have to make this up on the spot. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to put in a Master Ball. See ya. Don't worry about it. You don't have to learn how to fight stuff. You just catch it. Yeah, we'll go into the portal. This place. It's the send-off spring. It's said to somehow lead to the great beyond. We escape Distortion World unscathed with a new Giratina in pocket, and now it's time actually for another couple of encounters before we head on to our 8th and final gym badge. Yes! I've been wanting this for so long. The reason I'm so excited about this Electabuzz is because 1, it's one of my favorite Pokemon, and 2, thanks to the randomizer, we've had the Electrolyzer to evolve this thing since the very start of the game. So I've really been hoping for one because Electivire's electric fighting type is actually really good in this game. So really stoked to get it. We then grab ourselves a Shelgon, which is soon to become a Salamence, and make our way over to Sunyshore City, home of the 8th gym and our final gym badge for the game. Only one gym stands between us and the Elite Four, and I think this is a good time for me to say that I've made the decision at this point that I'm not going to take Arceus into the Elite Four. He's been so good to me, and the randomizer has gifted me an Arceus for a lot of this game, but his ability to change types between the Elite Four members seems like it's probably a bit too OP, and it feels like it might be too impactful for the Elite Four. So I've decided that I won't be bringing him. Unfortunately, this decision became irrelevant after the 8th gym battle. This was my lowest point in this whole run. And man, you'll see what happens. Okay, the Jolteon has a one-shot to the Aerodactyl here, which means it will use Thunderbolt, which means, thankfully it's not Thunder, and we have a 100% accurate switch here into Lucky, who's going to get hit with Thunderbolt and get his speed boost. It's very important because it means that we outspeed the Jolteon to now attack it. We're now +1 and our speed is now 271. Interestingly, I wonder if he heals here. I never actually thought about this. Getting our life back is actually going to be really valuable here. It doesn't crit this grass knot now. Oh yeah, no, we get the second one. Yeah, we're good. We finished this with full HP. That's why we needed that outspeed. Okay, nice. Nice. And then we do lose 10% to Life Orb, but that's fine. Okay, now, hopefully he doesn't bring out Electivire. Yeah, he did. That's fine. We expected this. We switch to Cresselia here. We need to not get a crit here. Okay, you went close combat. That's okay. We've got a couple little tricks up our sleeve for this one. Defense is fallen, special defense is fallen. Okay. No, we Psychic here. We do outspeed. We do a huge amount of damage, but we don't kill. We take a Wild Charge, and if it crits and is a high roll, it could kill Cresselia here. There's a real chance that we lose Cresselia here. Well, it's a 6% chance. Okay, this is good. This is best case scenario so far. Everything's going to plan, basically. Until right now. What? This is regular Rotom? We did not plan for this. This is supposed to be either Rotom Wash or Rotom Heat, and it's not. It's just regular Rotom. I have no idea what moves this thing has. We thought here this was going to be Rotom Fire, so maybe we just play it out like it is. We switch to Regirock here and we see what attack he uses. I have no idea. Shadow Ball. Okay, maybe it's the Rotom Heat. This will do like 30%, and then we should be able to Rock Climb kill. But honestly, now that it's not what I thought it was, I don't know anymore. Let's just keep to the strat and see what happens. Hydro Pump? Okay, this is going to kill me. It's definitely going to kill. How was I supposed to know it was going to have Hydro Pump? We switched to Venusaur here, and we are not faster still. Okay, but this one we should just out-damage with Sludge Bombs here. We can try and land a Sleeping Powder and get lucky. Let's do that. It's a 50-50 more or less on a Sleeping Powder. This should do like a quarter damage unless it crits. Okay, we got the Sleeping Powder off. This is... Honestly, There might be another one of these rotoms too, which is so scary. Okay, let's use grass knot here. We need like a big sleep cycle. We need a big sleep cycle here because, oh, it does nothing. Sludge bomb? It's going to do less, isn't it? Okay, Sludge Bomb's still good. I think our best play here is to switch into Arceus. We take the Shadow Ball. I think it doesn't make sense for him to use anything else besides Shadow Ball. He's not going to use Hydro Pump. Yeah, he uses Shadow Ball into the Arceus. If he uses Hydro Pump, which is possible, it's definitely a chance he uses Hydro Pump and he crits, he definitely can kill Arceus here. But Arceus should be able to outspeed and kill. Okay, Shadow Ball's fine. It does like less than 20% damage. Oh, I just have to hope we're faster here because Roar of Time will kill if we're faster. Okay, thank goodness for that. The crazy thing is there could be literally another one of these because these were not supposed to be Rotom Ghosts. They were supposed to be Rotom Fires and Rotom Waters. Wash and the other one, Fire one. Okay, Luxray's out. Sure. Well, guess what our counter for Luxray was? It was Regirock. Yikes. This is so terrifying. This is so bad. He's Choice Banded into Ice Fangs here, which means that we should be able to just take them with Cresselia. We can switch into Lucky here. We are faster and we can kill here. All right, guys. This is terrifying. I don't like this at all. What have we got left? We've still got another one of those dang Rotoms left. It didn't kill? He's dead. Guys, it could be so over. It could be, this kills, he's dead. It could be so over here. Usagi goes on. He definitely outspeeds and he definitely kills with Moonblast. We've still got, I think we've still got 2 to kill. We've done, what have we done? Jolteon. We've done 1 Rotom. We've done Electivire. We've done Luxray. We have Raichu and we have Rotom left. Rotom comes out. What are you? Just regular Rotom again. Jeez. Okay, this is the fire one. We have to use like a full restore maybe to get momentum back here. We need to be able to tank whatever shots he's got. We have to switch. Or we heal something else and we tank another shot, which is probably a better call. And we risk losing Cresselia, but I'm kind of fine with it. To heal something else. I think we need to heal Tarzan here. Yeah, we do, because when the Raichu comes out, we need it to be healthy. Okay, we're gonna heal Tarzan and we're gonna hope Usagi tanks one here. We need it to. We need Usagi to tank this. If it crits, it definitely dies. If it's a high roll, it definitely dies. Okay. I think Cresselia has to die here. And then Aerodactyl comes out and Stone Edge should kill. Okay. Tony comes in here. We are faster. But this... We don't have Stone Edge. We only have Earthquake. Can Earthquake even hit this thing? It can't. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're baiting a Thunderbolt here. We switch into Electivire. Thunderbolt has a kill, so it should work. This shouldn't do any damage to Electivire if we switch here. So now we're faster here. If it uses Overheat here and it crits, we will lose this run. Drain Punch does more than half damage here. It's a fighting move. That's so dumb. And that was like a free shot with the Will-O-Wisp too. I didn't see that because my Rotom here is wrong. I don't know what damage it's gonna do. I literally have no clue. No. This has definitely got a chance to kill even without crit now because of that Life Orb damage. We got the crit. Guys, it's over. He's faster, he uses Overheat, we lose. And there's no way he won't. I think it's done, you guys. We can Brave Bird crit. Like, maybe somehow could kill. No. This kills. This is a guaranteed kill with the burn. Okay, let's see what Thunderbolt does here. This move alone should kill. Okay. Like, there's still no way that we do it. There's literally nothing we can do here. Okay, there's one thing there's one terrible, terrible thing we can do here. We can max potion until he runs out of Thunderbolts. We've got more potions than he's got Thunderbolts. And so I think if he crits, he probably kills us though. So we just have to get really lucky like 10 times in a row. I don't think this works. And this is a really sad way to go out. But we'll see what happens. So if you haven't caught on with what's happened here, the game has glitched and the two Rotoms haven't appeared as the Rotoms they should have. At this point, we're over 100 hours into this game, about 6 weeks worth of streams, and it's coming down to whether or not I can out-heal this Rotom every shot, knowing that if it crits me one time, this run is over. We'll see what damage it does before the burn, the Shadow Ball. It does. Yo, that's a crit. Stop. Stop. Holy dooly. Is the burn going to kill? Now it's just fully over. He's got overheats. I thought we had a way around this maybe, but it's just done. It's done. Unless this somehow crit kills, I don't think it's even able to do that much damage. I don't see how we survive the overheat that he's about to hit us with. Yeah. GG's, you guys. They got the crit finally after all that. What is this guy? His special attack is falling. Raichu's out. Raichu can't do much damage to us here, which is so crazy. There's no way we clutch this. There's just no way. I've lost hope. I've lost hope about 12 times in this fight that we're done, like fully done. This should do like 20%. Okay, we've got to heal this burn. We have to get lucky not to get, because he's going to use Thunderbolt. There's like a 10% chance that Thunderbolt paralyzes. 20%. We don't die. Even to crit here, we don't die. That Rotom, because it used Overheat earlier, was at -2 special attack. We just don't want the paralysis. All right, let's see what a Sludge Bomb does, guys. It should do like 50% damage here. Oh yeah, it's faster. I forgot about that. That's okay though, because we can tank these. This should do 50% damage. That is ridiculous. We lost some good Pokemon out there. We lost some good Pokemon. I don't know how we're alive, you guys. I don't know how we're alive. We got 8 badges. We're going to say some goodbyes here. Aerodactyl. Man, Aerodactyl. We had so many good fights. He's been in my team since literally like we got him. He's fought in nearly every gym. He's so fast. His rock type and flying type combo is insanely good. Electivire, you were brand new and I was actually really excited to have you, but you're gone. Regirock, I mean, you got washed by us not knowing about these two. Arceus, sorry. I'm sorry. You've been good as well. Honestly, I was going to think about not putting you into Elite Four anyway, just because you're too good. Venusaur, you made it, buddy. You absolutely made it. With our 8 badge secured, it was now time for us to make our way through Victory Road. And only 2 people stood between me and the Elite Four, and that is Dawn and Barry for one last fight. And this is how those went. Let's talk to Dawn. Okay, Alakazam should be coming out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Zapdos versus Seraptor. Heracross or Breloom, we actually don't, but otherwise... See you, Barry. See you, Barry. You guys get it. Let's go to the Elite Four. 0 deaths. Chat, I'm going to end it there. Because the next thing to do in this game is Elite Four. And boy, have we got some prep to do. All right, chat. It is time. It is time. Today is the day. Today is the day, the finale. Tonight, it ends. It all ends. Whether we end the victor, a champion of the Platinum world, or we start all over again. Tonight is the night. 130 hours live streaming this game so far. 54 individual live streams. This is run number 4. 4 runs from the start. We've wiped 3 times up until now. One team of 6 Pokemon have to beat 30 Pokemon in a row. Today's the day we beat the Renegade Platinum randomized Nuzlocke. Oh, I just lost my microphone. Hopefully. Let's talk about our team. The Bear, Typhlosion. The Bear is in here for 2 reasons. He is our special attacker. He is our fast special attacker. He is our Aaron Sweeper. Togekiss is our tank, our fairy flying tank. It's going to have a lot of utility. It's like a utility slot. So it can get switched in and not take a lot of damage on a lot of different moves. And then it's got the ability to like bring down the opposing Pokemon's attack or defense or whatever. It's going to be a really, really, really important utility in this game. The Wall 2, Bastiodon. This is our other tank. The Wall is, as he sounds like, a defensive beast. He is here to tank hits. He's here to set up to everyone else to get success. Okay, he's going to be the one getting switched in on, tanking a lot of shots. He's not fast. He's not a good attacker. He's just a big defensive beast. We've got Mr. Ratburn. This is our burned. We've pre-burned him. Mr. Ratburn is our Guts normal type, who is going to be able to use Facade and do a lot of damage. Now, he is so weak. He is like a glass cannon. If he gets hit, he will die very easily. But if we give him the right opportunity to set up with a couple of Swords Dancers and Facade, he will go crazy. Peri Peri, our Darkrai. He is our sweeper for hopefully Lucian, having a powerful special attacker. Again, a bit like, he's actually very similar to Raticate. He's not very strong, but he's a big special attacker and very, very fast. Queendra is our Kingdra, but it's a female. It is our Dragon Dance setup, physical attacker, Outrage, pretty fast, but mainly a big physical attacker with Iron Head for coverage, Outrage, and Captivate. Oh, it's got Captivate for this one, but in the next, after this, it's going to have Waterfall. And Waterfall is going to be its big physical attacking move. So that's our team, you guys. That's our team. Everything looks good for them. This is my spreadsheet. This is Aaron. This is Bertha. This is Flint, Lucian, and Cynthia. Honestly, Cynthia, we actually haven't really calced heaps for. Not because I don't think we're going to get there, but because when we do, I just don't know what condition we're going to be in. Let me confirm you're qualified to challenge the Pokemon League. Let's examine the gym badges you gathered from Sinnoh. Orbis City's Coal Badge. Eterna City's Forest Badge. Hearthome City's Relic Badge. Valstone City's Coal Badge. Pastoria City's Fen Badge. Canalay City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and Sunnyshore City's dreaded Beacon Badge. Demonstrate the power that brought you here and go for glory. There's one thing worth mentioning before we jump in on this crazy Elite Four finale, and that is in Renegade Platinum, each Elite Four member and the champion have actually got 4 teams built into the game. When you click on the Elite Four member, it is randomly assigned to you one of those teams. So if you see me desperately hoping for a certain Pokemon to be the starter, that's because there's actually 4 options, of which we've calced for most of them, but we obviously have a preference. And sometimes we have ones that we specifically don't want. Anyway, enjoy the Elite Four. This one was crazy. Let me take you on. Show me how you've grown. We don't want to see Masquerain. Please. Please don't show me Masquerain. Okay, Scythe the team. Scythe the team. Now, it's definitely not easy, but I think we should be not too bad. We are faster here. Eruption should definitely kill. Now for these first couple as well, we're slightly higher level, which is good. Until we get to Lucian, he kind of catches up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, Drapion is his boss monster. I'm actually so glad this came out right now, because if this came out later, things get actually tricky. We have to split the line. Because he's come out now, we outspeed and we kill with Eruption again. According to my calculator, at least. According to the... I just have to trust that Jack of the past did a good job calculating this out. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay, Flygon here. Eruption, the same move we've just been using, has got a 50-50 chance to kill. If it doesn't, it will use Draco Meteor, which if it crits, could kill us, but that's why we have a focus sash on the bear, so he cannot be one shot. Now we are faster. 50-50 chance. Come on, we got lucky with the team. Get us lucky with the odds here. Come on. 50-50, you guys. It'll be a very small red dot if he doesn't die. Okay. This is going to do a lot of damage. This makes the whole fight a bit trickier now. I did the wrong thing. No, we're good. We're good. We two-shot this because he used the full restore. We flamethrower it. We outspeed on the next one. We still kill. It's so scary having this guy sitting there at 49%. Did we crit? Did we crit? Oh, no, we didn't crit. This kills. I mean, so nervous. Okay. Okay. The good news for us is the 3 Pokemon left here, I think died a Flamethrower, and I think they're still slower than me. I just have to check for priority moves. We're faster, no priority moves. Flamethrower should kill. Now, this is something that I did calculate, is that the ability on Typhlosion is called Blaze, which means that if it's below 25% health, it actually gains... It actually has better attack. Its special attack becomes stronger. So its Flamethrower, although its Eruption is now a lot less powerful, its Flamethrower is actually, I think, 25% more powerful, which means that it actually is able to one-shot a couple of these last Pokemon. This kills, and we are a lot faster. Has it got a priority move? Is Bullet Punch a priority move? We've got 22% health. It's going to do a minimum of 24%. Our play is to heal and take the Bullet Punch and not die. He's already used one. I've got no issues using one myself. Let's see if he uses Bullet Punch here. Yeah, we would have died. Interestingly, it didn't use Bullet Punch the second time. I guess it went for a Bug Bite. Let's go. Last one. Last one is Yanmega. Our health is now 169. Meaning that our Blaze is no longer active. Flamethrower will still kill. We are still faster. No priority. No focus sash. This should kill. Okay, I dedicate that battle to the many Pokemon we've lost to Aaron in the previous runs. Well, you finally made it here. You're definitely something, youngster. She's old, by the way. You'll see in a second. Bertha is scary. There's no way around it. We want Tyranitar here. There's 2 Tyranitar teams. Okay, this is good. Hippowdon was the other 2. So she has 4 teams. She has 2 Hippowdon, 2 Tyranitar. This Tyranitar has a thing called a Choice Scarf, which means that it gets I think a 30% damage increase. It's a massive attacker, but it gets locked into using only 1 move. Against the wall, it can kill me using Earthquake, which means it will use Earthquake, which gives us the opportunity to switch into Togekiss here, who can't get hit by Earthquake, meaning it's a free switch and Tyranitar is stuck on a move that will do 0 damage. Let's see the Earthquake. Okay, perfect. Now, here's the thing. Tyranitar is stuck using Earthquake forever. It cannot change moves. It cannot do any damage to me whatsoever. What could happen here is that it could switch into another Pokemon. If it switches, I have no plan for this battle. I'm assuming, because I don't know, that it won't switch and give us an opportunity to basically make it terrible so we can bring in Kingdra and be great. We charm it down. It's going to use Earthquake again. We are slower, but it won't hurt us at all. Please don't switch, Tyranitar. Please do not switch. We're going to use Charm here, which brings down its attack, and we're going to use it 3 times, making it -6 attack, making its attack do about, I think, 20% of what its attack should do. Okay, use Earthquake again. Now we've charmed it down to -2 attack. It can't affect us by using Earthquake because we're a flying type. It is now at -4 attack. I should count these Earthquakes, that's 3. Wait, that's 4, isn't it? Now we don't want to do any damage here. So we're just going to stall it by using Reflects and Charms, but for now, I think we just Charm. Reflect is going to halve the damage that the Earthquake's going to do when we switch into Bastiodon right now. So this is going to be Earthquake number 9 on the switch, and then we're going to Stealth Rock with Bastiodon, because we don't know which team this is, and I've obviously calculated and we need Stealth Rocks. So we're going to switch into an Earthquake here, and it is going to damage us. It should do little damage, but something that's worth knowing is that a critical hit bypasses, so we've charmed it down so its attack is less. If it gets a critical hit, which is every single turn, is 6% chance, it will bypass all of that and it will just do full damage. Okay? So we switch on this one, and this is going to be number 9, Earthquake. And turn 2 for the Reflect. Oh yeah, and I gave it the Sugar Berry, so it takes half the damage. Awesome. There's a weird world with like very, 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 very small percent chance that actually could have killed just then in my calculations. Okay, we use Stealth Rock here. Stealth Rock means that every Pokemon that switches in will lose some health. It's important for the calculations. That is the 10th and final Earthquake. And the 3rd turn for Reflect. Okay. Stealth Rocks are up. It's really important. Now, it's used all 10 Earthquakes, which means it now has to use the move Struggle against what we're about to switch into, which is Kingdra. And I believe Struggle will do very, very little damage while we set up a +4 Dragon Dance Kingdra and we sweep. Everyone else. All of this so far has been to weaken this Tyranitar so that we can bring in Kingdra. It's now using Struggle, which is doing no damage. And I've got the Reflect still up for 1 more turn. Okay. And it's got leftovers. Dragon Dance here. Dragon Dance increases our attack and speed. Okay, we Dragon Dance to +2 here, and I think this is the last turn for Reflect. Is rising. That's what happens when you get crit. You see how much damage that did? It bypassed all of that minus attack that this Tyranitar has. We're at +2/+2. If you get unlucky with a couple of those crits, it's really easy for things to go bad. It may struggle itself and die here. I'm not sure. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, it died. It actually is not ideal. It just depends who comes in now. We have to calculate this out properly. We've got only half health. We're going to outspeed everybody. And we're +3 attack with Waterfall. Mamoswine, we can one-shot kill, which is why we taught it Iron Head. Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. Okay, Quagsire. Okay, we know which team this is now. So this Quagsire is actually a problem. It has got the ability Water Absorb, which means water moves actually don't do any damage to it at all. Which means we have to use a different move, which is not good because it's Outrage. The problem is that Outrage will take out everybody, but after you Outrage, you get confused. Yeah, the Rhyperior is the real issue because the Outrage won't kill it. I think the play here is to go for a +4 Dragon Dance. If it yawns, it's pretty annoying. If it Earthquakes, we should be fine. Okay. It's actually the better of the two. I think to be safe here, I think we use a heal here. We're going to Outrage here. We're hoping for a 3-turn Outrage. And hopefully the Pokemon that's left at the end is Dugtrio. All right, we're locked into Outrage for the next 2 or 3 turns. Let's see what happens. We're +4 speed, which means we are much faster than everyone. Okay, Dugtrio, we use Outrage. Not even touching the controller. We're stuck on it. We didn't want this. We wanted this to come later, but that's okay. If we get confused now and Rhyperior comes out, this could be awkward. Okay. Torterra. Torterra is not too bad. And we're going to take pretty big damage from a Wood Hammer. So I think what we do is full restore here. This guy shouldn't be able to do more than 60% damage after we've healed. Okay. Yeah, so if this crits, it does a lot. I did not think it was going to do that much. All right, guys. That's Kingdra. Kingdra's gone. I don't know how that did that much damage, I'll be honest. I guess the sand boosted it and it got a high roll crit. I can't understand how lower chances that must have been of that happening just then. Free switch into Typhlosion here because we lost the Pokemon. We are faster and Flamethrower will do the job. Eruption will also do the job. So let's just seal the deal with Eruption. Now I think Rhyperior is going to come in. This is the one that can go crazy. This guy has 2 moves that one-shot Typhlosion. We are faster, but we can't kill him. And we've taken sand damage, which means that our Focus Sash is irrelevant now. This Rhyperior specifically has got a Choice Band as well. Similar to the Tyranitar, it's going to get stuck in the move that it chooses. If it chooses, it's got 2 moves that can kill me, which means that's what it'll choose. And it's random because they both are 100% guaranteed to kill. If it chooses Earthquake, Togekiss will finish this battle off. If it chooses Stone Edge, we are in massive trouble. Massive trouble. Prayers in the chat, you guys. We got so unlucky with that Queendra. I will do the maths later. So unlucky. If it does Stone Edge, it will kill. It will kill Togekiss. This is massive. This is massive. I think our run's over. I think we'll win this. I think that Bastiodon... Oh, nah. We're in huge trouble. We're in huge trouble. The only Pokemon we have that doesn't die to this next Stone Edge when it comes out is Bastiodon. Guys, I think this could be GG's. We are slower. If we Toxic, we could potentially stall him out. But man, things get tricky from here without Togekiss, particularly. If we Toxic it, it'll be poisoned and will slowly die. I mean, this is going to be a bit jank. I missed the Stone Edge. Why didn't you miss the Stone Edge against Togekiss? Okay. It's poisoned. We can use Iron Head here. We can do 22% damage max. With the Toxic, in a few turns, we might be able to take this out. Any other Pokemon in my party right now will die to the first Stone Edge that hits. a lot of damage. Oh, it's struggling. Okay, how much damage is that going to do? Okay, and then Toxic. Toxic might kill it on this turn. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Full restore. So it actually healed the poison. Man, that was so unlucky. I honestly think that was the one shot in that whole battle where a crit was going to kill me. And it did. And it got the crit, which is a 6% chance. I can see here that the damage is enough. But it's like, it's so unfortunate. I'm not trying to be negative. I was actually okay with losing Kingdra. I wasn't happy about it. But losing Togekiss, I think, is going to be really, really bad. We definitely, oh, that's so bad. Okay, we want a Ninetales lead. 2 out of the 4 teams start with Ninetales. One of them we don't need Kingdra for. All of them we need Togekiss for. But the other 3, Kingdra was my sweeper in this fire battle because it's a water type. We want Ninetales team number 1. Let's do it, chat. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We've still got 3 battles left. We've got Flint, Lucian, and Cynthia. Okay, we've got Ninetales. We don't know which Ninetales it is. Okay, but either way, we are going to take a big hit here, and we're going to use Rain Dance here. Okay, Solar Beam is interesting. It's not going to do a huge amount, I don't think. Now Solar Beam's a 2-turn move, which is good. I think on the chance that this is the Mag Cargo team, we need to do Stealth Rocks here. Overheat, this will do a lot of damage. Maybe less because of the rain, actually. If we stay in and its special attack gets lowered by a lot, we might get a safe switch into Eradicate. So let's stay in here. Okay. We know which team it is because it's got Hypnosis. I think we hit it here. I think we Stone Edge hit. It doesn't kill. Do you know what? We set up a new Rain Dance. I think then we switch to Eradicate. It should not kill. We actually don't want to crit here because I don't want to kill it. Okay, it's going for a Solar Beam. That's good. Perfect. Okay, Solar Beam will do like 20%. Rain Dance 1. We get 4 more turns of Rain Dance. If we switch to Eradicate now, it's probably going to go for Solar Beam, let's assume. Can we go on a rampage here? Can we kill everybody with Facade? All right, guys. No crit. No crit. Or miss Hypnosis. Miss? Failed. Interesting. Wait, we can't go to sleep because we're burned. I think we just Facade here. Now, if Flint is smart here, Mag Cargo comes out, anything else will die. So we're basically just hoping it's not Mag Cargo, but I think the AI is smart enough to bring out Mag Cargo. Okay, Lopunny, this is really good. I think it's almost guaranteed to use Fake Out here. But we may as well go Facade just in case it goes for the high jump kick, which it does have a kill with. Let's find out. It went for the high jump kick. That's crazy. Okay, this will die. Okay, Mag Mortar. This is Flint's, he's a guy. This is Flint's boss guy. But we are faster. He's got no priority moves, and we can kill with Facade here. This should kill. So Facade, the reason we burned him is because it doubles the damage of Facade. And he's also got an ability called Guts, which also gives it 50% more damage. That's why Facade is so crazy right now. That's why we're able to sweep this team. Okay, here's Mag Cargo. This is a problem. It sees a kill with all 4 moves, right? Which basically means random move. Means we can't predict what's about to come out. I think if we switch into the bear here, he's got a Focus Sash. He can't die right now, and then he will outspeed and kill with Earth Power. We don't want to see an Earth Power from Mag Cargo here. We want to see, we don't want to see Power Gem either. Okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Super effective. Lowers my special defense. Okay. Now, Earth Power is a guaranteed kill here. Focus Sash is broken because of the Stealth Rocks we did earlier. Great call on those. Charizard. We can't do any damage to him. He can kill us again with every move. Bastiodon does a bit of work here. We kind of need to Bastiodon stall here again, I think. But Fire Blast, it's going to be awkward. Let's see. Hurricane's good. Hurricane does very little damage. Okay, Rain Dance is actually good, right? If I make it rain, the Fire Blast does heaps less. It used Hurricane? Oh my gosh, it's got choice specs. It's locked into Hurricane. That is okay, I forgot. Similar to the previous ones, got choice specs, which is boosting its special attack, but it's officially locked into Hurricane, which is massive for us. We can abuse that so hard. Let's Stone Edge here. 2 Stone Edges will kill, unless we get unlucky with a heal. But yeah, this will do very little damage. Because of our leftovers, this is doing 7.2%, and we're getting back 6%. So it's actually doing like 1% damage per turn. Okay, we hit this time. This is a crit kill or a 2-shot kill. It's gonna be tough. 1 left. Arcanine left. I think we have 1 rain turn left. Rain stopped. Okay, rain's over. Arcanine takes a bit of damage to the Stealth Rocks. Yeah, Flare Blitz. So the good thing about Flare Blitz is he's gonna take 9 to 10% recoil every time he does it. And it doesn't do that much damage to us. He's going to Flare Blitz again because it's the only move that does much damage to me. We can switch into Typhlosion here. It won't kill, and then our Earth Power will outspeed and kill on the following turn. Man. Oh, you get a crit now. When you have a guaranteed kill, you have a crit now. That's 3. That's 3 out of 5. This is the final of the Elite 4. This is number 4. They say I'm the toughest of the Elite 4. I'm afraid I'll have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Please. Please be Hypno. So, we taunt here. He is going to use, I believe, he is going to try and use Reflect here because I just think that's what the AI has set him up to do. I think he wants to go Reflect, Light Screen, and then do damage. If I taunt him, he is locked into using only attacking moves. And then if I am able to switch into Darkrai, he can only hit me with Dazzling Gleam, and then I can disable the Dazzling Gleam. And as long as he doesn't switch out, we can go to +6 and we can sweep this team. All right, we have a plan. Okay, this is good. This is Reflect turn 1 out of 8. Now Taunt means that he can't use non-attacking moves, which stops the light screens going up. This is pivotal because light screens will stop my Darkrai from being able to kill everybody. The light screen will protect. So now it's forced into using an attacking move, and it will use Psychic because it's the one that does the most damage, which doesn't affect our boy Peri Peri here. Darkrai. So there should be a free switch. Okay, so he's going to Dazzling Gleam here because he sees a kill. We've got a Focus Sash, which means we can't be one-shot, which means whenever he decides to use an attack, which is going to be Dazzling Gleam, we can disable it on the next turn. So we're going to Nasty Plot here to +2. As per the plan, very scary plan because it involves us pretty much dying here. Now, we can disable the Dazzling Gleam, and then as long as he doesn't switch out, we can Nasty Plot to +6. Please, please just work. Okay. Now he tries to use Dazzling Gleam, right? Yes. Anyway, let's Nasty Plot to +4 here. He tried to use Psychic. Okay. Now the taunt has worn off. Dazzling Gleam is disabled, and he will probably go for... he might go for Light Screen. I will Nasty Plot here to +6, making my special attack as high as it can be. Okay, Light Screen's really annoying. So what I'm thinking we do is we just heal and see how we can stall out the next 8 turns before we go on the sweep. This is turn 3 on the Light Screen. Gallade is out here. We can use Dark Pulse here and we won't kill it unless we crit, which would be so sick if we crit. He is going to use close combat, but we've got a focus sash. This is where the game could just do us a little tiny favor and give us the crit. Come on. Come on, game. You've been so mean to me so far. Okay, the focus sash should save us here. He is going to, unfortunately, heal here, but I don't think it's going to matter because I think we're going to get 2 goes in a row anyway. This is so scary, but we are faster, so I think we can just Dark Pulse. Now I have to be really careful with all the other Pokemon. Oh, we got the crit, did we? Oh no, it's defense fell. Okay. We will one-shot every one of these with 1 HP and we will win. Okay. We're sitting here on 1 HP, meaning if anything is wrong, we lose Peri Peri and we're down to 3 Pokemon heading into the champion. All right, guys. Unless I'm missing something. That's the Elite Four part of the Elite Four. It's time to take on the champion. Now go on, step through the doorway into your final battle. Cue the epic Cynthia music. Have you been keeping well? No, I've been very stressed. Thank you for Mount Coronet and for the Distortion World. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't even know what we're hoping for here. We don't know. Clefable's interesting. I wall this Clefable really well. Really well. But it's a bit of a tank. So we're going to have to play it smart. If we get it down to -6 special attack, we could go crazy. Eradicate Facade could sweep this team. Yeah. There's a chance. Let's start with Stealth Rock. It's probably going to reflect Light Screen. Okay. Let's count them out. Light Screen 1. It's going to go Reflect. We should start captivating it, I guess. Reflect 1. Light Screen 2. Uses Moonblast here. This should do very little damage. Like, the leftovers should recover this. Let's go. That is turn 3. Turn 2 Reflect. Goes for Moonblast again. It does even less damage. We stay on 100 HP here. Light Screen 4. Reflect 3. It's now at -6 special attack. What's stopping me from switching to Eradicate right now and going absolutely crazy with Swords Dances? A critical hit, Moonblast, will kill me. We have to play those odds, I reckon. We need the Reflect to finish. We're going to switch into Eradicate here. We need to dodge. If we get critical hit, he dies. It's a 6% chance every single turn to critical hit. We need to dodge like 4 of them. I don't know what the odds are. It's probably like 20%. But this right now, if it crits, will fully kill Eradicate. We needed to stop at like 20. Yeah. Special attack fell is fine. Burn is damaging. Okay. That should be turn 5 and it should be turn 6. We Swords Dance once here. That is turn 6 and 7. We Swords Dance to +2 now. This is our last opportunity to get crit killed right now. Use Light Screen. Reflect wore off. Facade. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay. Who comes out? Probably Miss Magius. Lopunny, we're faster. Facade kills. Come on. $85 to 63, 22 damage. Garchomp is her ace. We need to kill this Garchomp. But we're going to take a lot of damage right now because we're burned, plus he's got this thing called Rough Skin. Facade still kills though. But we're not going to die, but we're going to have to heal, which is going to be awkward in front of another Pokemon. We really want one to come out that can't one-shot us. Now I think we take 22 off the 41. Yeah. Yep. Okay, Melodic. Oh guys, we've got to dodge another hit here. We've got to dodge another hit. Okay. If this crits, we will die. We have to heal on this turn. Hydro Pump will kill anyway. This will be a 4th down. It will leave us with 2 Pokemon left if we just sack here. I don't know what the right call is. Let's have a think about it. He's going to use Hydro Pump. We can disable the Hydro Pump with Darkrai. Okay, this is what we're doing. Melodic's going to use Hydro Pump. We switch to Darkrai. It can't die because it's got a Focus Sash. Hopefully it takes about half damage, a little bit more than half damage. We disable the Hydro Pump using Darkrai. Now he's only got Ice Beam, Rest, and Sleep Talk. Okay, so we don't need to worry about those right now because we're going to try and one-shot it. We then switch into Bastiodon, which Ice Beam will do very little on. 7%. Melodic is female. Bastiodon is male. So we captivate it down to -6. We get Eradicate back in. Take Ice Beam is the only move it's got. We go +1. I think that's all we need. And we sweep. We finish the last 2 with Eradicate. Oh, I'm so stressed. This is the call. This is like the call between winning and losing this battle. Okay. Got a Focus Sash so we can't die. We hope it does about just over half damage. Okay. Yep. Uses leftovers, that's fine. We don't care. Okay. We are faster, so we disable the Hydro Pump right now. Okay. It now has only got 1 attack it's going to use because it's got full HP, so it's not going to use Rest or Sleep Talk. It's going to use Ice Beam. We're going to switch into Bastiodon here, who walls Ice Beam really, really well. It won't switch on this, but it might switch on the next turn, which would be really scary. Yeah. And we've got leftovers, so we heal as well. We captivate it down. Goes to -2 special attack. Okay. It now sees that it does even less damage. Okay, it's at -6. I need to keep an eye out to see if it's going to lose its disable, because that's really important. But we now have a really good switch into Eradicate. We're still in the same situation where if it hits the crits, we are very likely to die here. If we can get Mr. Ratburn here, I think just the +1, I think we sweep this team. This should not do much damage. We're going to take more damage from the burn. Okay, no longer disabled. Okay, now has Hydro Pump in its quiver. We need to Swords Dance. We need this Hydro Pump to not crit right here. Come on. Come on. It missed. It missed. Thank you, game. You gave me something. Okay, we're +1. Come on, Eradicate. Come on, Eradicate. Miss Magius comes out. This is the reason. This is the only team that has Miss Magius in it, and this is the reason that we taught Eradicate Iron Tail. Come on. Come on. Roserade with Choice Scarf. We're still faster at +1. It had a priority move. It's gonna kill. How did it use Dazzling Gleam? He should be faster. How is he not faster? Okay, it's stuck on Dazzling Gleam because it's got a choice scarf, which is actually crazy. Because I think Bastiodon tanks Dazzling Gleam so well. It's not going to be fast, but I think it can do a lot less than us. It's stuck on Dazzling Gleam. We've got leftovers. I think we've got this, you guys. I think we've got this. We heal with leftovers almost everything it does with the Dazzling Gleam that it's locked into. Cynthia has 4 full restore heals here, so she will use one here. It doesn't matter though. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Now leftovers are healing. Its max Dazzling Gleam is 8.1%. Now, and then we get 6% back with leftovers every turn. We've got 10 Iron Heads. It used Dazzling Gleam. She didn't heal. We did it. We actually did it. That's actually crazy. The wall. The goat himself. Typhlosion. The Aaron Sweeper. Did so good. Darkrai, you did your parts. You beat Lucian. Raticate, you absolute beast. So fragile, but so powerful. Togekiss, sorry we lost you. Sorry we lost you. Kingdra, Queendra, you're awesome. 133 hours, 54 minutes. That's a team right there. That's a friggin' team right there. That's my first ever Nuzlocke, you guys. That was so nuts.